guys, welcome back to another episode of the Career Mode RTG. This is the penultimate episode of the Domestic League season, and things have changed since we last left you. It was all square at 40 games played last time as we left on Wednesday, but in our game that's been moved for TV to the Sunday, we have Peterborough United. Everybody else played on the Saturday, and you'll notice that Sheffield United have stayed on 83 points. They lost 3-2 to Bristol City at home at Bramall Road. Fulham have drawn to go from 82 to 83. They drew at home against Millwall, the side that drew against us yesterday. 2-2 in our game, 1-1 in theirs. So, if we win our game in hand against Peterborough, we'll go top on goal difference, with Sheffield United still to play today and Fulham still to play tomorrow. It is in our hands, but it can still very much be thrown away as we play both of our promotion title-chasing rivals. Peterborough, Stoke and Sheffield United today, Middlesbrough, Fulham and Luton tomorrow. This is it. It's in our hands. I'm the one that's playing every single game, so no reliance either way, positive or negative, in simmed games. We're delighted to win a number of sim games. We're also frustrated that we drew against Millwall and lost to Plymouth in sim games too, so it could swing either way in the final games of the season. Jack Rodoni's trying to chase down the golden boot, but you see the 86 rated Martins of Fulham is leading the way with 23 goals. Thomas, Sheffield United, has 22. Blanchett of Stoke has 21. Rodoni, to be fair, has played 4 less games and has 19. And he's our go-to goal scorer this year. Cade Gordon has 13 as well, which is absolutely brilliant from a wide role. And Semenyo 12 in 32, which is respectable also. Semenyo into the starting lineup. Gwilt is back from international football. So if ever I wanted to beat anyone to go top of the league, it would be Peterborough. So let's go and do it, shall we? Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save and looking forward to, fingers crossed, a Premier League season next year. But we have to do the business on the pitch first, so let's go and do it. The Borough bring with them Dylan Phillips, Carnu, Edwards, Knight, Kent and Burrows. Jack Taylor and George Grant with Kwame Poku at cam. Still Scheidler up top alongside Wernig. Their front two doesn't change. The task at hand is obvious. Win every game, win the league. Djibril Okadina gets another start after coming off the bench for Doyle in the second game yesterday, making 2 vital blocks late on to ensure that we got the win in the second game, and the start in the third game and got another clean sheet. So Okadina will continue for me at right centre-back for the short term, but obviously it won't be long before Doyle sees his starting lineup spot returned to him, you wouldn't have thought, being significantly higher rated. Cade Gordon has a runner on the outside here in Kiana Hoover. Pull it back to Cade Gordon, who could lay that into Elijah Stone, who draws the save out of Phillips. No goal yet. Chasing that early 1-goal lead, though. Can Cole Palmer get to this? He can. It's looping, but not dipping enough. Roof of the net and over. Into Taylor, we have the best goal-scoring record, apparently, although goals haven't been easy to come by for us in the last 3 played games. 1 goal against Cardiff, good enough only for a 1-1 draw. And then single goal to nil victories against Barnsley and Coventry mean that whilst we do have supposedly the best goal scoring record in the league, we're not in the best of current goal scoring form. Got a 2-2 against Millwall and a 3-1 against Bolton in yesterday's episode. So there were some goals being scored by the team, but not when I was in control of them. Somehow we came away with the ball there and there was no foul involved. Cade Gordon could get down the line here and will have the legs on the defenders around him. Gets it under control. Beats the man away. Possession stays with us. Come on, Jack. Oh, it's a brilliant block. Rodoni in my Football Manager save is at Peterborough, so it's not unfamiliar territory for him in a Cambridge save. Oh, to be at London Road. But he's wide of the target there. My top goal scorer this season, Jack Rodoni, but missing the target. Grant. Oh, nicely intercepted by Stone. Come on then. Oh, counter-attack was on, but we've slightly overrun the touch. Callum. Constantly find myself having to turn around and look for support. Rodoni. Stone. Semenyo. Oh, he's injured himself kicking the ball. Rodoni can't get there. Cabrera Martinez knock this to Stone. No, he can't. Semenyo still struggling there. He's back in play. He's back in play. Stumbles. Oh, and I can't get it to him. He was stood there holding his knee for quite a while there, Antoine Semenyo. Now is not the time to lose him. Please tell me that was a legal challenge. It was indeed. Still the chances come. Still it won't go in. Lay the ball out to Kay Gordon. Tuck it back to Rodoni. Stone's arriving. Come on, Elijah. Find the space. Score the goal. Yo! Just! Elijah Stone finds the target. Off the post. Into the side netting on the other side of the goal. The breakthrough. Right after half time. First attack of the half. Rodoni round the corner. Just had to work the space and then pull it back. And he's found the finish that we've been waiting for. That goal could send us top of the championship table with 5 games to play. Kanu. Oh, it's a lovely ball through. Poco with options. Scheidler! Jesus Christ. Okay, pal. Bloody hell, he hit that. Thankfully, keeper right behind it. Stone out wide. Peterborough very nearly with an instant response. Look for Semenyo. Little flick to Rodoni. I'll go back to Semenyo. Stone is running on. Kay Gordon is there. We'll look for Elijah Stone inside. Pull it back to Rodoni. And the keeper dives at his feet and gets there first. Oh, nearly an equaliser and even closer to a second goal for us. Getting Okadina well out of position there. Come on, Ches. Keep your head. Keep your head. 1-0's been enough for us in the last 2 played games. Will it be the way that this one ends as well? Oh, it's just enough. Oh, he's onside. Hayes with a save. Brilliant timing of the pass. Kwame Poku played in behind, but the keeper's behind it. He's going to come for this as well. Thank you, Nilsildo. Thank you very much indeed. Still 1-0. 25 minutes left. Burrows with options. He finds Puernig in the gap. Oh, what a stop. I tried to get ahead of the man and wasn't able to do so. You could see the move developing and you just could tell where the pass was going to go. It was just a matter of whether I could get there or not. I couldn't. The keeper, thankfully, in the way. Big stop by Nilsildo Hayes to ensure that we keep our 1-0 lead. Changes waiting to be made. Elijah Stone was the intended recipient of that. And Semenyo was the intended recipient of that. But not to worry. We've still got our 1-0 lead. Don't complain about the gameplay too much, Ches. It's still going your way. Look at the space. Oh, get out of the way, Barrero. Oh, Semenyo, get in the way. Oh, Christ. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, it's all that's left. Oh, no. Wait for the ball around the corner. Out wide here to Kanu. Just need to hold on. Just need to hold on. Come on, Sam. Please put the tackle in to win the ball back. I can't. He's going to pull that all the way back to his back line. There's only 1 minute added on. Peter in possession on the halfway line. Here comes the ball forward. Ref, please. Ref, please. Away! Oh, but it's away for a corner, not for a throw, and the final whistle. Still the opportunity for Peterborough to find an equaliser and throw a dagger right through the hearts of Cambridge fans. But they won't get the chance. Please go out. Please go out. Ref. Ref. You're going to let them continue the attack, are you? Oh, I thought it'd gone in. Heart attack. Heart attack. How did the referee not blow his whistle when we headed it out towards the sideline? My God. Gonna kill me, game. All 3 sides at the top of the table are on 83 points. There is nothing to pick between the lot of us as we chase the title or a second spot and a place in the Premier League. We have, with that win, guaranteed at least a playoff spot. We are now out of reach of Swansea City in 7th. But it's all to play for in the remaining 5 games. Stoke in 6th, away next to the Stoke City Stadium. Perejuan in goal. Duhaney, Wilmot, Kelly, Taylor, Timon. Baker, Etebo and Alan Campbell still as their midfield three. Blanchett, one of the top goal scorers in the league, alongside Jacob Brown, who we know will score goals against us. Okadina continues at centre-back because, quite frankly, why not? We're keeping clean sheets when he plays, so he'll maintain that spot until we don't. Oh, given away by Stoke early doors. Can we punish them for that? I hope so. Playing in the away kit this time around. First time we've played in the non-amber kit for a little while, actually. We'll get that in there to Rodoni. Oh, I mean, that's nasty. Referee not even giving a card for that in the 4th minute. Come on. That's definitely, surely, a foul. It's going to have to be Rodoni, isn't it? It's so slow to change player here. Like, click, 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 click. Cole Palmer from the edge of the box. 21 yards out, 4 minutes in. Too close to the keeper. Too close to the keeper. Oh, goal for Fulham against Nottingham Forest. It's big for them. Presumably, that's 1-0. Yeah, Fulham lead at the City ground. Stone's picked up well. It's been a little while since Semedo scored a goal for us, isn't it? Rodoni wins that back. Just suddenly occurred to me, like, Semedo's not scored for a while. And he could here, or at least set someone else up. Rodoni, I was playing it to Stone just then when the interception came in. There's a lot to play for at the bottom of the table. Don't care about that battle right now, thank you very much. Bolton and Peterborough, the only two really that are threatened by relegation, and that 3rd spot, the bottom two, done and dusted and very much out of it. McCallum wins that and will race away with it, and I'll continue to bring it forward here as the left back is on a marauding run. Cole Palmer in to Stone, quickly to Rodoni, who beats his man with a turn. Oh, found Cade Gordon. Stone, Rodoni, shot blocked. Get there, Sam. Oh, he did, but he's headed it straight against bloody Etebo. Oh, the chance to go 1-0 up. We know that if we win all of our games, we're up. It's just literally quite simple as that. If we win all of our games and draw against Fulham and Sheffield United, I think we might be up as well. It's just a case of whether we can do that. Rodoni's holding off the run of Etebo next to me. And Gordon! But if we get the wins, it doesn't matter what we do in any other game. We just need the wins. And we are winning. 1-0 has been enough recently. Is it enough again? Oh, this is building well for Stoke, though, until, you guessed it, Pereira Martins with the interception. Shit pass, though, from Rodoni. He's been off the boil recently, Jack Rodoni. He and Semenyo have really been dodgy. Not necessarily, maybe dodgy is the wrong word, but certainly they've been underperforming. But because they have it in the locker, occasionally when you need it, I can't bring myself to drop either of them. I have to keep playing Rodoni and Semenyo because they are my two best sources of goals. Cade Gordon obviously proving very, very good indeed. Pereiro! Love that man. But still, one might be enough. Into Elijah Stone. We'll use Rodoni on looking for Cole Palmer, who's in and on and doesn't score. Perejuan with the save to deny us a second. Oh, Gwilt could win this. He has done, but it's over the bar! Well up, Barrero. What a header. It's just a monster. They've gone for me there. Rodoni's heavy touch. He will find Palmer. We'll look for Semenyo. And he has a goal at last. And it's such an important one because it gives us breathing room here against Stoke. Semenyo turns it home first time. We have a 2-0 lead in a played game for the first time in what feels like bloody forever. Oh, first time since Queen's Park Rangers, where we did win by 2-0. It was the obvious pass to play, and he's turned it home well. Get in! Nicely intercepted by Rodoni and Martins. Rodoni again. Space opened up. Cole Palmer, Semenyo. Can't get the shot away. Blanchett will break. But having a 2-goal lead, it's just so pleasing. Oh, thank you. Oh, giving it straight to Semenyo, whose touch takes it straight back to Stoke. Peterborough lead by 2-0 against Luton, which is massive for them at their end of the table. Could well be enough to give them all but safety. Oh, Gwilt nearly got a toe on that. That would have sent it into the back of the net for an own goal. Are we going to see a replay? We will. Watch Gwilt's foot here. He goes and dangles a leg at it. Surely would have scored an own goal if he made any sort of contact. Thankfully, it trickles past the far post and will stay 2-0 in front. And because we're winning and our goal difference is better, significantly so, and even more so, with a 2-goal margin of victory, we will stay top as it stands. All we need to do is win the games that we play. All we need to do. Sometimes it's easier said than done. And that will be the case against teams like Sheffield United and Fulham. But we are doing it so far. Hoover to Semenyo. Go on, Kay, through that gap. Ah! Defenders picking stuff off left, right and centre. A second goal for Fulham. Alex Scott has just informed us. So it's to be another goal for them. And they're 2-0 to the good in their game as well. So their goal difference isn't going to worsen against ours. It's going to stay the same. They could have even closed it if Jacob Brown could find the target. Please, game. Please let me win and get promoted. McCallum down the line. Into Twine and back to Barrera Martins. Conde. Through to Rodoni. And Barrero. McCallum. Barrero. Conde off the benches. Heavily involved straight away. Here's Scott Twine, also just off the bench and also getting involved. Cade Gordon's arriving. Rudoni scuffs it. Brilliant chance. Falls to him with a goal at his mercy and he scuffed the shot. That was meant for Rodoni. It's gone towards Semenyo and we've gifted possession back to Stoke City. Thankfully, they've not got many forward options. 10 minutes between us and another victory and staying top of the league. There's still bodies back, annoyingly. But we're still able to break to some extent. Another goal for Peterborough in their game against Luton. Looks like Peterborough is staying up. Looks like Peterborough is staying up. But we are going up. But Rodoni can't buy a goal at the moment. He just can't buy a goal. Still 2-0. Win that header. He has done. Rodoni gets there to Semenyo. Kay Gordon apparently is injured at the moment, as you see there. It would be a big miss if we lose him for the... Jesus Christ, what a challenge from Harvey Nibbs. Off the bench and going straight through a former teammate. Wow. It would be a big miss to lose Kay Gordon for the rest of the season with 4 games to go. Nibbs could halve the deficit with the effort. Draws the save out of the keeper. Harvey putting himself about since coming onto the field. Gordon was able to at least leave the field of play under his own steam. So I hope he's going to be okay. Hoover heads up as far as Taylor here, who brings it down quickly out wide to Timon. And this is where we'd still be hella nervous if it was 1-0. But we have that second and a little bit of a cushion. The ref surely, as he passes it back here, will blow his whistle. We stay top for now. We stay top for now. But absolutely that could change in this next game. Because it's Sheffield United next. And they are at most 3 points behind us. And it will be 3 points behind us. They've lost to Coventry City. Up the Sky Blues. So even if Sheffield United beat us, with the goal difference being plus 11 in our favour, we can afford to lose the next game. Obviously we don't want to, but we can afford a little bit of a slip-up. Thank you, Coventry. Kay Gordon will miss the game against Sheffield United, and Twine will go in his place, with Arlo Terry onto the bench in his place as well. Oh, that was huge, though. Getting the result, and also, fingers crossed, cementing our place in the Premier League next year. God, Coventry City, you're my new favourite team. Welcome to Bramall Lane. 3 points the gap. Win this, and 6 points is the gap, with 3 games to go. Avoiding defeat is goddamn important here. Michael Ferrips in goal for them. Femi Sariki at right wing back with Duarte, Robinson, O'Connell and Max Lowe rounding out their back 5. Ramon Enriquez in the midfield with Ben Osborne alongside him. They've got Goose Till at cam Alexis Tbidi at striker alongside Thiago Tomas, who is one of the best strikers in the league. And one of the highest rated strikers in the league as well. Just don't lose. I'm not going to be heartbroken if we don't win. But I will be heartbroken if we lose this game, because it's going to make tomorrow so much more nervy. Biggest game of our entire career so far, without any shadow of doubt. And Sheffield United are starting off sensationally. But thankfully, my goalkeeper is in the way. Thank God for you, Nilsildo Hayes. Thank God for you. Semedo making the run into the channel. He's in. He's in behind. Just need to beat the man. Oh! Trying to replicate a goal from earlier in the season where Rodoni just arrived and side-footed it into the corner against Norwich. Palmer's not going to get to that. Martins will just get to that. And equally, just as marginally, keep it under control. Gwilt, surely not him. Maybe Rodoni. Nah, shouldn't have played that. I tried to force it. Looking for Cole Palmer. We'll dink it. Rodoni's going to get there. He's not. Semedo will bring this down. Let's keep it away from the men that are around you. Oh, I should have played the extra pass. I get lucky! But the keeper makes the save. Big saves from keepers at the both ends of the field. Rodoni! That hit a hand, I'm sure. The keeper on the floor as the ball comes towards his goal, but he's got defensive support around him to ensure that we don't get the 1-0 lead. Scott Twine is the only change to this lineup as he comes in for the injured Cade Gordon, who is fit enough to be on the bench, but not to start. Oh, we could have been 1-0 up there. Glorious opportunities. Stone with a turn. Back to Doyle. And into Rodoni. Pereiro across. Here's McCallum. Rodoni's arrived in a good position. Ah, I shouldn't have sprinted. He's still going to get past. Semenyo's there! Slammed home! Cambridge 1, Sheffield United 0. Oh, it's so important to get the win here if we can. Delirium in the away stand. Cambridge United fire the goal into the back of the net. That may well send us to the Premier League. 6 long seasons to try and get there, but this might be the year. Oh my God, the football that they're playing right now. Sheffield United unplayable in that passage of play. Keanu Hoover does well once. Keanu Hoover doesn't do well a second time. There is men in the middle. And Tbidi fires it home. We weren't in front for long. I gave a big spiel when our goal went in. Didn't last very long, did it? Couple of minutes. Sheffield United on the attack. They get lucky there. They get really lucky. And I was trying to block off the attempted pass to number 10. It's the second time we've conceded a goal in similar fashion, with the centre-back in the middle going for a diving-headed attempted clearance. Whether he could have got there with just his feet, I don't know. Probably not. A diving header, probably the only option he had there to try and get in the way. Although, if he'd have gone with his feet, maybe he'd have made it. Hayes doesn't dive until the ball is past him, but to be fair, he didn't stand a chance anyway. Sheffield United decided that they still want to be in this title fight, and they do not want to go down with a damp squib. Pereira Martins, nice turn. Stone to Semenyo. Semenyo has Rodoni. Rodoni will have Palmer. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. Can we find Semenyo again? Oh, very nearly replicating the move that led to the first goal of the game. Stone is in space. That was meant for Palmer. Try to play some slick flowing football of our own, but we can't find the back of the net with it. It'll stay at 1-1. Hopefully until half-time with Sheffield United on the counter-attack. Definitely until half-time as Keanu Hoover wins it back. Stone. Twine. Pereira Martins. Looking for Rodoni or Palmer and finding neither. It will be 1-1 at half-time. Even if I have to destroy Tbidi to win the ball back. Ref, please. Not now. No. No, get there. He hasn't. Hayes didn't make the save. It just hit him and bounced off. He just stood there. It hit the end of his toe and went back the other way. Twine. Driven into Rodoni. The draw will leave us continually nervy for tomorrow. Fulham are winning, or at least they were at half-time, 1-0. That's a poor pass from Pereira Martins, who's done enough intercepting in his time here in a Cambridge United shirt to know not to put the ball that close to a defender. Tbidi Lays it back to Femi Siriki, who will have the pace to punish us given the opportunity to get in behind. Nice block by McCallum, deny them the corner, but perhaps with the clearance going central, give them the opportunity to still bloody score. Femi Siriki, again, Gwilt in the way this time, and will break. Half an hour left in the game. It could still swing either way, and there's still so much to play for, even with minimal games remaining at the end of the season, trying to feed it through the eye of a needle there, Jack Rodoni, but he ended up pricking his finger instead of finding that eye. Tabidi. Back there to Thiago Tomas. Till and Tomas. Oh, they're just undefendable when they decide to play like this, the AI, aren't they? But Gwilt gets there and intercepts. Brilliantly done. Oh, I'm having to work so hard just to keep possession, let alone actually stand the chance of scoring another bloody goal. This is so dangerous whenever Sheffield United get the ball, because you've seen the way they play the ball about in possession. And you've seen the way that my players are letting me down with their passing. There is room to play these passes away from the Sheffield United men into the space, so that a Cambridge United man could get on the end of them, but they are kicking it far too close to the man in red and white stripes. We don't play in red and white, lads. Don't know whether you noticed. We play in amber and black. Thank you very much. Semenyo. That was meant for the right back. Sorry, the left back. It will find the left back. Oh, Fulham find a second. Oh, and we can't win this, please. Well up, Gwilt. Cole Palmer. Barrero. Ah, where to go? Elijah Stone is there. Semenyo will find him. Look at Rodoni. We'll lift it. Jack! Oh, no. Put your foot through it, pal. He's just tried to help it on its way when it needs to put some power on that. It was a gorgeous ball through. Oh, the chance. The chance. The chance. O'Connell clears. Get to that first. Twine brings it down. I'll look for Semenyo. We found him. We haven't found him. We have. We haven't. 12 to go. 1-1 still. Hung in the air for an age. Maguire will get it to Max Lowe, who's looking to beat Kiana Hoover, who is not to be beaten. Elijah Stone will switch this. Got changes waiting to be made. McCallum will look for Cole Palmer. Rodoni's about to come off. Rodoni could still have a massive part to play in how this game ends up. Out to Cole Palmer. Driving down the line. Plenty of men in the middle to find. Oh, and it goes towards the shortest of them all. Elijah bloody Stone. 4 minutes to play. Unlikely that there will be a winner. Oh, come on! These intercepted passes. Tabidi out wide to Siriki. Femi's going to go for the run down the line, I'm sure of it. There we go. Oh, and I've missed my challenge with McCallum. Ramon. Give me that. Oh, please! No, not given the chance. Not given the chance on the counter. It's a point against Sheffield United, which we said at kickoff we'd be happy with, and I have to be happy with it. It keeps us in a position where we can still afford a bit of a wobble. Fulham get the victory against Bristol City, so they will go top now by 2 points ahead of us, but we do still have them to play. Sheehan will go out on loan to FC Heidenheim in Germany next season. The board is still questioning me after every single game, but continually we push forward and try and get ourselves into the Premier League. That's all for this episode. There are 3 games to go. We are second. If we can win 2 and draw against Fulham, we're up. In fact, I'd go as far as to say, if we can just win 2, we're up. I don't see Sheffield United overturning an 11-point advantage, goal difference wise. 11th goal advantage. 11 mark advantage. We have Fulham to play tomorrow. We start with Middlesbrough at home, who are 21st and relegation threatened. Middlesbrough could be into League One next year if Bolton can get a result. Middlesbrough to start, Fulham away, and then Luton at home. Would be stunning to do it at home for our own fans against Luton, but hopefully it's already done before then and it will just be a promotion party. Time will tell. God, we were nervy in that Sheffield United game, but we saw through the point. We could have had a winner. Hopefully, this is the year, please. I'll see you tomorrow for a season finale.